Everyone, it's Mark Wiens with migrationology.com in Singapore. Right now I'm standing at the corner of Arab Street and North Bridge, and this is a great area of town to walk around and explore. And around here there are some very well-known restaurants that serve roti and murtabak, which is also called Murtabak. And so I'm heading down the road right down there to go have some stuffed rotis right now. Just crossed over the street, and along this road there are some very well-known restaurants. And when I asked where to eat Murtabak in Singapore, one of the top recommendations that many of you recommended was Singapore Zam Zam. So I'm excited to be here. I'm gonna go in, get a seat, and then definitely order some Murtabak. They do have a downstairs area, but it was completely full, so we sat upstairs where they have an AC. And actually the AC feels extremely good because it is another sweaty day in Singapore. I am starting off with a teh tarik, which is a milk tea. Yeah, that is strong black tea. It's really creamy, milky, and I ordered it with no sugar, so it's just creamy tea. As I was waiting for the murtabaks to arrive to our table, I went downstairs, and the guys down there are all really friendly. And what they do, there's one guy who is kind of slaps the ball of dough into a very thin sheet, and then after that it's passed to another, and then with a swift motion of his hand, he literally just like whisks the egg, coating the inside of that thin piece of dough. And then after that, some onions I think went in, and then after that it's kind of a choice of what meat you ordered, either the chicken or the mutton or whatever other meat that you ordered goes in. Then it's wrapped up into a package, and then it gets transferred, the whole dough package gets transferred over to a giant skillet, which is filled with oil, and then it just slow sizzles until it turns golden brown and fully cooked on that big griddle. And they actually mentioned that the murtabak is actually originally an Arab food, but here in Singapore it's uniquely kind of transformed into like a combination of Arab and Indian and Malay flavors. I decided to go for two different versions. I think this one right here is the chicken one, and then this one on the left-hand side is mutton. I think they had 5 different sizes you could order. These are the medium size, but in comparison to my hand, they're still pretty big. So I can imagine the super size special one is just gigantic. And the murtabak also comes with curry dipping sauce. This one I think is for the chicken. And then this one over here, I believe, is for the mutton. I hope I'm not getting that mixed up, but either way, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna go in for the chicken first and just go in for a bite without the curry sauce first. And this thing is just beautiful. I think it's actually folded. I think we got 2 layers going on here because it's actually folded over. And just look at all those pieces of chicken. There are onions in here, and that dough, there's egg like all mixed in, and then, yeah, just the golden dough. Oh, that is ridiculously good. Oh, that tastes like kind of a sticky roti, which is then filled with a combination of scrambled eggs, big pieces of meaty chicken. You can taste some cumin in there, and then all that orange sauce in there. I think it's kind of tomato based, and there might also be some curry in there. Oh man, that is absolutely ridiculously good. I'm gonna add some curry to my next bite. Oh man, I can't even imagine. This is gonna make it even better. Oh wow, that is unbelievably good. Yeah, it's kind of like a giant quesadilla, but it's not as rich because there's no cheese in it, but just all that curry flavor, the cumin in there, the turmeric, so you get a little bit of crunch from the onions, that contrast, that sticky, crunchy dough. Oh man, that's just an excitement of flavors and textures. The chicken is insanely good, but it is time to move over to the mutton. And you can see it looks like it is like popping open. It looks like if you overcook something in the microwave and it explodes. It looks like that's what happened to this roti. It's just oozing with egg and mutton, minced mutton and onions. Oh man. Okay, I'll do the same thing and just taste this one first. Right out of the middle. All these middle pieces are the absolute best because that's where the most filling ingredients are. The most filling ingredients ratio to dough. And I'm all about the filling ingredients. Oh yeah, that is undeniably mutton. That is also really good. It has less of a curry flavor than the chicken one, but it's more of a minced mutton with egg and onions, maybe just a little bit of curry powder in there. And time to go in for that curry sauce. Oh, and look at all those curry leaves. Oh, fantastic. Oh, curry leaves are one of the most fragrant things in the entire world. Let me try to break that. I think I could use a little more curry sauce. I'm gonna over curry it. Okay, that curry sauce just brings it to the next level. Because the actual mutton murtabak is not as spiciously flavorful as the chicken one, it is even more improved with that curry sauce. And I think actually the curry sauce that's served with the mutton murtabak I like it better. You can really taste those curry leaves. It is stronger in spice and heat and just a more powerful flavor. That combination is just unbelievably delicious. And also, you can really taste the onions in this one. The onions are just kind of lightly cooked, so the onions are still crisp, and the onions are really juicy and slightly sweet as well. That is just fabulous. Here's my verdict. On its own, the chicken murtabak was the winner. The mutton, on the other hand, was also extremely good, but it wasn't as flavorful on the inside. However, the curry sauce served with the mutton murtabak, that was the winner of the curry sauces. This is a very, very popular restaurant and very well known in this area of Singapore. And thank you all very much for recommending this place. It was awesome. I loved it. And I am feeling fantastic after eating it. And actually those are, they don't look too big from the outside, but we got the medium size, but they're actually quite filling because that dough is very dense. And so it can make a full meal, or if you just want an afternoon or morning snack, it can also serve for that purpose too. Thank you all again. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And also leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. And I will see you on the next food video.